Hi guys, my name is Peter and welcome to our channel. On a multiple request we make another video, actually video tutorial about my homemade portable PC engine. This particular handheld I call PC Engine LT2. If you're familiar with PC Engine, you know back in early 90s they come out with LT version, which actually pretty good console slash handheld I should call. I used to own one of those early 2000s and I do like it. I was quite impressed back then, and it's too bad it didn't have any battery built in. Well, anyway, I was always excited to build my own, and when I got opportunity I built this guy. It's based on PC Engine TurboGrafx. And one thing is bad, TurboGrafx, it didn't receive it in the United States attention as much as deserve it. In my opinion, it's way underrated, that console. I still do believe it. TurboGrafx do have lots of wonderful games, you know, adventures, strategy, shooters, all kind of games. Anyway, like I said, on a multiple request, people wondering how I build it, how heavy this guy, how comfortable to hold it. Anyway, let's start it. Pretty much the system itself, like I said, I built it on based on PC Engine TurboGrafx, and if you look it closely, you can see actual some lines from PC Engine. Still original, has a cartridge slot, original power switch. I did that on purpose. I didn't change it with smaller switch, which I can, but I decided no, I try to leave it the more original lines is possible. It's more rounded, of course, more comfortable to hold it, but I try to leave it that PC Engine case itself. And actually, it, like I said, it turns pretty good. The controller layout is a simple PC Engine style slash TurboGrafx D-pad, select, run, button 2, button 1, and turbo switches. On this side has a volume control knob. On the front it has a power switch and AV cable. Here's supposed to be a controller port, but since controller built in, I decided to install it AV cable. That case I can plug it to a bigger screen if I need it. On the right side, charging port. Pretty much with this guy, it's rated 8.4 volts, 1.5 amp. In a little over 2 hours I can charge it internal battery, and the battery lasts around 6 hours, or 6 plus I should call. It has a 5-inch screen with resolution 800 by 480. It's pretty good, active matrix, and it's using original cartridges. This is actually PC Engine cartridge, which also can play TurboGrafx game with modification, or you have to. The sound wise, I mean, it's pretty loud. I'm not sure if camera is gonna pick it up the way it sounds, but the sound, it's nice and clear, and it's really loud. Pretty much it plays the way it's supposed to be. I like that game. Also, like I mentioned before already, TurboGrafx slash PC Engine has so many wonderful games. Well, of course, Airzone, it's one of them. It's a scroller shooter, I should call, and it's pretty good. The graphic wise is awesome, especially back then. It's really good, and it looks like it's a 16-bit. Some people say no, TurboGrafx is like 8-bit power playing. To be honest, I never care about those specs. I always say if the game is good, I will buy a console. If I do like it, I will buy it. Anyway, let me turn it off, and I will. Okay. Actually, let's put it on a scale first. And in that case, you can see how heavy it is. Okay, guys. Well, the system itself, it's 1 pound and 2 ounces. In metrics, it's 510 grams, which is pretty good. Original PC Engine LT, it's slightly bigger, much thicker, and it's much heavier. As far as I remember. I believe it was like 700 something grams or so. Well, let me open it, and I'm going to show you a little bit more details how I build it inside. Okay guys, if I hold it like that, you will see original mainboard from PC Engine TurboGrafx. And in this case, I didn't trim it, the board itself at all. It's still an original footprint. I've got the expansion port. I did have to remove it because inside I put it 4 cells lithium-ion batteries. 2 of them I hooked it up parallel. Pretty much parallel and serial. It makes 7.4 volts, 2.2 amp. And the controller board, well, on the front panel you see the 5-inch panel, controller board for LCD screen, also controller board for original controller. And if you are familiar with controller, you probably look at on my board and it doesn't look right because all components is gone, right? The thing is, when I was building this handheld, if you close it together, if you put it together, you will recognize it. If you leave it all those components here, the system will not close it because there's not much room. And basically, to make it close it properly, what I did, I removed all components from this side and solder it back, on another side. It was kind of tricky, especially with those 2 chips. I did have to remove them. Then all legs, all pins, bend it backward 180 degree, flip it chip 180 and solder it from other side. And all the spin ends, cut it off to make that board the lowest profile it can be possible done. This board, I'm not gonna remove it, even it's holding only with 4 screw, because there's a wire connector for wires going from board to main connector. It's kind of difficult, and then we'll put it back together. On this side, well, I'm not sure if you can see it, the coolant sink, I did trim it because it was too long. It was long all the way to the end, and I need that room where the battery fits. Otherwise, like I said, it fits everything the way it's supposed to be. AV cable, I soldered it in the same spot where it used to be controller connector, and it looks awesome the way it's meant to be. And like I said, everything it turns the way I was planning. I really like it. This handheld, the battery lasts around 6 hours plus, I should call. And I'm pretty happy. Eventually, in the future, I'm gonna build another one. Also, I'd like to make PC Engine / TurboGrafx, which will be support CD games. I'm not sure how I was gonna do that, but I will try it. Well, guys, I hope this video was useful, enjoyable. If you did enjoy it, thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any future videos, subscribe. Also, if you do have any question about this handheld or any other handheld I built, just leave it comments and we go from there. Thank you.